About to throw me some lamb chops in the oven. I was listening to the rest of that girl video, so I just had to say this because I did say something earlier about I know about credit, and this is the same video. I'll just let it play.
For the people, you should have listened to him because not only did she. Do you hear? You're probably on section 8. No, because.
Where is it there?
Business during the pandemic of 2020. She also ended up starting a credit repair business.
Janae is the CEO of J. White Credit University, and I thought it'd be just a good opportunity to.
That's another thing. She dogging the chicks for. Oh man, I don't care, but like I said, in Birmingham or anywhere, most of the landlords that do Section 8 are white. But when I try to do it, they're mad. You know, either it's a small company or a corporation that takes Section 8. But when I try to do Section 8, it's a bad thing. They don't mind a white dude having houses on Section 8. Meaning Section 8, yeah, you got Section. That's what I was talking about. You know, that's remember I told you they tried to talk me out of it. Oh, them girls gonna tear up your house. They boyfriends, you know, yeah, they hood, you know, they thug, they gonna tear up your house property. They didn't tear up the girl I had didn't tear up my house. But anyway,
your background and your company. So tell us a little bit about your company.
So basically, J. White Credit University, it was created to go around and educate the community on financial literacy, credit education, how to get loans from banks, and basically how to leverage credit to create generational wealth.
And why did you come up with this idea, this concept for a business?
Because I had bad credit at 18 years old. I was very, very ignorant on the subject of credit, and it made life very, very hard for me.
now see, that's the way I had to come out and make another video right quick because you see I'm in the back because I was in the kitchen. All right, now I forgot that someone did tell me about credit, and it wasn't no credit education. And technically, the person did charge me, but what happened was, you know, this is not one of the what had happened. Oh no, seriously, I was in jump school, Fort Benning, you know, fresh out of AIT. This is Columbus, Georgia, and had bought me a little hoopty and riding around my raggedy car, you know, I ain't care. I'm in jump school. I'm finna go in the 82nd. You know, things. It's probably like the second weekend, meaning this the last. It's only 3 weeks, and I'm going to the mall. I went to the mall in Columbus again. You know, I'm just walking around by myself, but you know, it feel familiar, like high school. Going, but now I ain't got my homeboys, but I'm by myself. And I go into a jewelry store, and since it's Fort Benning, home of the airborne, that's literally what it say. You know, there is even though it's like a K Jewelers or something like that, it's a little chain for 90. It's a little like probably 10 carat rope chain. You know what a rope is with gold airborne wings. The same ones that you get on your uniform, but it's gold. And you know, and I technically it's like what happened was I didn't want to get tattoos like people in the movies and you know old movies, World War II, they got Navy tattoos or you know. I was like, oh, because now that I'm going airborne, I was like, yeah, but I ain't gonna be that dude. You got airborne wings or your whatever unit I go to, because you don't know which unit you go exactly in the 82nd. It's the airborne division, and you get all these different brigades and battalions and a few companies. So I ain't getting all that tattooed or you know like wings on your chest or on your back, airborne wing. It is, you know, because, you know, from the hood, I'm gangster. I'm like, I ain't doing all that shit. And it really wasn't even just because of the army. It's like I wouldn't, you know, tattoos if I was in a fraternity. You know, I just didn't like, you know, that's why I ain't, you know, in high school, get gang tattoos, none of that shit. I'm like, that shit to me was lame, you know. But anyway, so I said, but I will buy this chain. And it was just $99. And so I said, all right, let me see that one. He pulls it out. And I said, all right, I'm going to get it. He said, okay, get it. But let me tell you something. This is a white dude. Now, you see how that horse mouth that I just showed, con orders? See, talking about, oh, I want to teach the generational wealth. This one, all them, didn't I tell you about them Democrat words, generational wealth, all that bullshit, and whatever the hell that means, generational wealth. And okay, now, she is right about one thing. Nobody does teach it. Not black folks. So like I said, so this white dude behind the counter took it upon himself because I was finna pay cash. I had the $99. I was 18 years or whatever old, but we had just got paid. Even it was like I was just finna buy this little $99 chain, and he says this white guy, he gave me credit education, and that's literally what I'm using now. He just basically just said, like they say, just pay your bill. He said, don't, but the education was, don't pay it off too quick. That's the education. Because he said it's only $99. Don't pay it off in 2 months. I think he said take a year. What would that be? $10 a month. He said pay, and I did. I did what he said. He said it'll build your credit. But I had fucked it up by 2003. I had fucked it up again. But it wasn't. That's what I'm saying. That's why I had to rebuild it, and I knew how to rebuild it because of him. Meaning, even though I had some collections, I paid them off. You still need. So I got one of them credit cards that they'll take $49 and you got a $300 limit, so really you got $250. And I didn't buy it to buy stuff. I bought it to buy stuff, a little bit of stuff, and pay off. This was 2003, 2004. And that's what I'm saying. Now my credit is up there. Just with that, my credit is up there. And I bought that house. No problem. And so, but like I said, that guy, that's what he told me. No reason, and technically, like I said, she's talking about credit card, child college or whatever, but she's charging people credit repair. Remember, and at the beginning of the video, I'll play it again. Now that she's getting charged with fraud, she's like, well, if you would have paid your bills, you wouldn't have need no credit, But when she was and during the pandemic, when she was first opening up her credit card, she's saying she's doing it to help. But now that she's getting investigated, at the beginning she's like, well, if you would have paid it, you wouldn't need credit repair. So basically she's admitting she stole your money, but she's saying you deserve it because you fucked up your credit. And like I said, the person who taught me about credit was that white guy, that salesman. And he charged me, but not really. He did it for free because, like I said, I was just finna pay cash. He said, "Don't pay cash." He said, "Here, give me your driver's license." Da da da. He knew I had zero credit, because he could tell I probably ain't no problem. He could tell a black, even though this is Columbus, Georgia. There's a lot of black kids around there, so he know I'm not just a regular black kid. Even though it's the weekend, I got civilians. If I'm buying jump wings, he know I'm in jump school. I'm, just. And he said, "No, what you do?" So he knows I got money. He ain't even ask, "Are you in the army?" But he know I am. And he said, just don't pay it all off in 2 months. Pay it off. And I think he said a minimum 6 months or whatever, just 6 months, and it'll build your credit. And he did. He ran my credit because he had to approve me. I had zero credit, but it was $99. And he said, yeah, that'll build up. That's how you get your credit started. That's it. So you don't need no chick, no horse mouth bitch like this to con you. And let me rewind it like she said at the beginning.
Builder.
Airbnb, what the fuck make you think that money ain't spent? So if I ain't spend the money and you think the money just sitting in my account, then you participated in the scam.
That's Shanae White. Some know her as Credit Goddess. She also calls herself the GOAT of what exactly?
Yeah, you probably don't.
The Trenton family is big on holiday traditions, and Haverty's help them find furniture to withstand them.
Doing food stamp fraud right now. Come on, investigate it. Dollars in their pocket. It's nobody should be questioning me and who
Went on Facebook cursing everybody out. Just a normal day for a Florida flamingo.
in there kiki and sharing, and the same people who used to be begging me to help them, same people who owe me money. There's so many people in this city I don't put hundreds of thousands of dollars in their pocket. It's nobody should be questioning me and who I am. I got a partnership with Mercedes-Benz. Come on, investigate it. Baby daddy probably in jail. Why your credit bad? Investigate that. Do the fraud. Pay your bills. Pay your bills. You wouldn't need credit repair.
You
Yeah,
probably
that's what I'm talking about. So she's saying you deserve to get ganked because you ain't pay your bills. That's what gank mean. Get what she did, scam. You deserve to get ganked. But like I said, I didn't even think about it till I was like I said I was finna start cooking, but I wanted to listen to the rest of the video, and she does that part I played at the beginning of the video just now, where she's saying in 2020 she's all nice. Well, I'm just trying to educate, but then I thought about it. You know what? That part is true. Only reason I knew about credit until this day that really started my business, I would have to give the credit to that white dude at the jewelry store. It's because it's just two little things. He just said two little things. Let it sit for 6 months. Don't pay it off real fast. It's only $99, so don't pay it off in 3 months or 2 months. Cause I was finna pay. I had $100 or whatever the tax, 110 with tax. Yeah, I was finna pay it. He said no. Finance it. Give me your your ID, your driver license, or whatever. Maybe I gave him my military ID, but it don't have your social on it. And he ran it. He said, "Yeah, okay. You gotta know this how you build." He said, "I'm gonna tell you, this is how you build your credit." He could have just sold it to me. I don't know why he did it. So that started this whole journey. That's what got us where we at today. Me going in there to buy that. Well, really, I wasn't gonna buy anything. I just went in there to look, and I saw a gold airborne wings. And I said, well, you know what? I get that because I had told myself I'm not getting no tattoos. No airborne wings, no this and that, no no rifles, no M16s on your biceps or on your forearm. I'm not getting no. That to me it just was like just Mr. Whatever. I don't know. I just didn't like that. I'm like, nah, I can't do that. Shit. But like I said, I did a good job, with that but it's like I'm not that gun ho. Yeah, gun ho. I ain't that gun ho. Like I said, I do it for the money to get promoted. That's what I'm saying. That's why I did my best to get promoted, the money. And also I wanted to be a helicopter pilot, but I'm just saying. So anyway, that's all I had to say. Let me go put this shit in the oven.